Hi class! We are now entering week 5 of positive psychology. I'm just going to take a few minutes to review some information for this week and in preparation for next week, our final week of this course. We are getting very close to the end, and I'm sure you're very excited about that. But I want to review the topics for this week. So this week we're taking a deeper look at how positive psychology does or does not have aspects to it that are multiculturally sensitive. And what does the research have to say about this? Um, there are different elements of all of the different theoretical orientations or approaches to psychology and to psychotherapy treatment. And many posit that humanism and how we are all universally alike is really important. But obviously, when we're in a cross-cultural counseling experience, meaning when we're working with someone that's from a very different background of our own, are we being mindful of our approach to treatment? And if these methods, whether positive psychology or something else, are they doing a good job of taking into consideration this person's experience and background? So, given that positive psychology is somewhat newer than some of the other theoretical underpinnings of psychology, there's a couple really good articles to read this week that go into depth on the research we do have and what it has to say about how positive psychology does reach other diverse cultural groups. And all of your work for this coming week is really around that. Taking a look at the strengths and maybe areas of growth in positive psychology, designing an experiment that's related to positive psychology that's going to be specifically meant for a historically disenfranchised cultural group of your choice. And you're going to do pretend as if you're doing a mini research study. Um, you're going to do an intro and a methods section, and then what might you think the results might look like if you were to do this experiment and why, and incorporate some of the reading from this week. And lastly, your self-reflection for this week is really trying to identify some aspects that are important to your own identity, and to go into a little depth in those and how those have shaped your view of the world. Don't forget to incorporate other articles as best you can that are related to the work that you're doing. And just in looking forward also to next week, to your final week of this course, you will not have a self-reflection assignment due, but instead you will have a final. And just so you know, your final is not a research paper. Instead, it's going to be a very useful, comprehensive self-reference guide. So this is going to be a resource that can be used for yourself or others, that go through many of the major topics we've covered throughout this course. What's nice is the outline of what I'm looking for is there for you in the module. And so I am just bringing this up now for you to start thinking about this and to be preparing for this. If you have questions this coming week about any of the material that's due, just let me know. And more and more, I'm seeing more attention to detail in your writing, and specifically around how to cite appropriately and following APA formatting. So nice job. I can't believe the end is so near in this course, and it's been a real pleasure working with you thus far. So again, don't forget to email me any questions that you might have, and happy week 5. Thanks. Bye.